Good evening. Welcome to the Homestead. My name is Jason, and this is my channel, Life to Live For. In this episode, or this video, we're going to be replacing the automatic valve switch for the propane. I've been having issues with it. See, what's been going on is I've already got the tanks off, but here we have the valve. And at first it just wouldn't automatically switch back and forth from one tank to the other. So we'd have to manually turn it to go to the other tank. And then now it's just really restricting the pressure, the flow entirely. Now if you see in one of my previous videos, I had already replaced the pressure regulator. And I'll actually put that up in one of the YouTube cards, so you can check that out if you want. But in this video, I'll go ahead and replace the switch there. So we'll get the camera set up and we'll get to it. Alright, so here we have the new one. I'll go ahead and put the link down in the description to the one that I bought off of Amazon. I think it was $30, but yeah, I'll have that down in the description so we'll know for sure. And it's just pretty much the same thing. There's a little red part down in here that shows up when one of the tanks is empty, and that's when it's supposed to switch over. That one shows up there. It points to the one that it's using. And then when that one's empty, this goes from, I'm guessing, white to red. And then it's supposed to automatically switch to start using the other tank. And then when you go to take this tank off to refill it, you turn that arrow so it points to that tank. So this one here is going to be fairly easy. We'll just take this, maybe not, it's seized on there. Basically you're just going to hold on to this, go ahead and take this part off of there and just replace it. See if I can grab a hold of it. Grab a hold of this fitting. Maybe not. Looks like I might have to do it this way. Alright, then I'm going to have to take off this fitting here. Hopefully. It's really seized on there. You know, might have another fitting that size. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the camera and go have a look. Alright everybody, so I ended up having to go to the store. This is the next day. That camera's wiggling, isn't it? Got some wind going. Figure out, stabilize a little bit more or something. Alright, there we go. Looks better anyways. So I ended up borrowing a hose off of this, hook up just one tank so we have heat for the night and be able to cook. I went to the store, ended up having to get another fitting because that one, there we go, because that one didn't come out of the old valve and just seized in there from being there since 1986. But I'll go ahead and continue on. Got the propane off, of course. Take this back off. Yeah, I want to get this bracket off too. I don't have a screwdriver with me, so pull out my little Leatherman. I don't even know if this is in the field of view of the camera. Hopefully it is. Go ahead and just check here. Nope, it is not. There we go. That's better. So, just going to take this fitting. Got some Teflon tape here. Make sure it goes on. It doesn't leak. Go ahead and put it on both sides here right now. Hopefully it'll stay on the other side. And took the new valve and well, look at that. I should have paid closer attention to that. It's two different sizes. So I guess now I get to look to see if I have an adapter. Pretty sure I do, but I guess we'll find out. It wasn't very smart of me. So I'll be right back. Alright everyone, so I ended up having to go back into town to get this fitting here. So, has an extra, hour and a half out of my time, just because I didn't pay attention. Let's go ahead and get this, see if we can get this thing finished. Get Teflon tape back on these parts. Let's go this way. On the fitting. Alright, so once again, let's get this on here. Get this on here. Bump the camera, sorry. And then last but not least, this going on here. And since I borrowed this hose off of it, get this back on there. All right, and there we have it. Propane tank's back on here. Point the arrow to this one. Hoses are a bit shorter, so I'm going to have to lower this down quite a bit. There we go, much better. And hook this one up. All right, slowly turn these on. Go get some soapy water real quick and spray soap on there. All right. Looking good. It's all connected, ready to go. I can go turn on the... Oh, you might not have even seen that part up there. Anyways, I'm gonna go double check, make sure the fridge can turn on. All right, looks like that's it. We're good to go. And if you like this video and you would like to see more, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the notifications icon, the little bell. And there's a couple more videos if you're interested in watching those. And we shall see you next time. All right. Yes, I wanted to do a quick update here. I was having issues with the flow of propane. It wouldn't light all 4 burners on the stove. But what I found out is this device here has a built-in pressure regulator, and I was going from this device to the pressure regulator that I replaced last fall, and it was just having issues with flow. So overnight, all I really did is, I hooked the pressure regulator up to one of these tanks using, borrowing one of these hoses again. I started working on it again this morning, hooked everything back up, hooked this, thinking it was just a valve, into the pressure regulator, and I was having the same problem. And then I noticed, when I took this cover off, actually I'll go ahead and do that, turn that to the middle, and this is just a little rain cover. Maybe I'll get to take it off and do it with one hand here. There we go. But it's got a built-in pressure regulator right there. So my guess is that this one was competing with that one, and for some reason it just wasn't letting the flow that was necessary to light everything. But I took that one out of the system, hooked it up, and everything works great. So all is well. I'll talk to you guys next time.